We bring you the news, tighten the screws, take away all your corporate blues, keep you up to date, never ever late, tell you all the things that you need to know, mate. On the beat news with the added crunch, something to enjoy with your Sunday brunch, bringing you news like nobody else does. Everybody, welcome to the CorpoBuzz.
Happy Sunday, guys. Welcome to the very first episode of CorpoBuzz, where we bring you India's corporate world's most exciting business news every week in under just 7 minutes to you. It's a really exciting opportunity for us to just club all that information and present the same to you in the most fun way possible. I know that you must be listening to many podcasts, already subscribed to many videos, and must have been following a lot of newsletters already. I'm sure all that must have been giving you a great content already. But guys, trust us, we'll bring you something very different, something most exciting, and something very fun to watch. So you have to make us a promise that you'll add CorpoBuzz to your already very long list of the content that you're consuming on everyday basis. That's the promise we need from you. So moving on and getting back to the business, let's start with the headlines of this week's most exciting business news in India.
Urban India has found a new buddy to help it through this lockdown purgatory. Is it a cat? Is it a dog? No, everybody, it's a spin. Mom can go to the mall for a nice meal. But don't you worry, nothing's at to feel. All your favorite food cooked up in a beat. Cause the restaurant biggies are coming to the street. Born with the best, that's what they say. Reid and Taylor shuts down such a bad day. Bond and Bachchan connected through the fabric. Leaving us now is 180-year-old maverick. Farmers can't send money, to be very frank. Mastercard is teaming up with Airtel Payments Bank to make customized financial products for farmers, SMEs, that's what up. Now it makes Tata suffer a dent, take a pay cut of 20%. All this is happening for the first time, costing the top level more than a dime.
Let's get a bit deep into what we just said via our headlines. Urban Indians have found their lockdown masiha. It's tall, it's sleek, and comes up with its own little home. It's even a little fuzzy. No, it's not a pet. It's the magic mop.
I think men still know their way on the broom, but when it comes to using the pocha, they somehow refuse to do the awkward squat.
I completely agree with you, Rohan, on the awkward squat part. But it's interesting to know that since the lockdown, the sale of these magic mops or the brooms have gone up 4 times. It has become the fastest selling commodity on the various e-commerce platforms, be it your apps or the various websites, and the stocks are running out rapidly. Shop Clues has reported a 100% increase in the demand for spin mops with a bucket. And besides the mops and the buckets, the wipers, the dustpans, and the brooms too have witnessed a massive demand on Paytm Mall. And all this is happening despite these products are priced relatively high as compared to your small pocha, which might cost you rupees 40, whereas these products are in the price range of rupees 200 to rupees 3,500. That's an interesting consumer insight. Think about it, guys.
While the century opened with retail shifting from streets to malls, COVID-19 is now starting to reverse the trend. Yes, you heard it right. Many QSR chains, including McDonald's, specialty restaurants, the Gustibus, and Light Bite Foods, are likely to move out of malls as the risk of virus spread is greater there. In an interview, the chairman of Connaught Plaza Restaurants Limited stated that restaurants in high streets may open before those in malls, and even when the malls reopen, the business timings may be restricted. He further stated that the street stores typically have lower rents, and stores in certain locations may start off by offering drive-through facilities. On the other hand, the mall owners are now even more stressed, trying to retain as many retailers as possible. Deepak Zutshi, the head of Select City Walk Mall here in Delhi, said that negotiations with brands will be on a one-on-one basis, as they have different relationships with different brands.
There is something in common to Bachchan and Bond that has come to an end after 180 years of its existence. I'm talking about a 180-year-old Scottish fabric brand, Reid and Taylor, that has shut down its factory in India, leaving 1,400 workers jobless. It was in the year 1997 that Indian apparel maker SKNL, which stands for S. Kumar's Nationwide Limited, acquired the company. And both Pierce Brosnan and Amitabh Bachchan have been its brand ambassadors. It's quite funny that the company's tagline is Born with the Best.
I'm sure they must have made the tagline when they decided to hire James Bond as their brand ambassador and decided to call themselves the best.
Telling a bit more about Reid Taylor's history of failures. After being set up as a wholly owned subsidiary, the company's IPO failed in 2011, which hampered its plan of growth. In the year 2018, the company was dragged into the insolvency court, which with defaulted loans of around rupees 5,000 crores. And finally, in 2019, the National Company Law Tribunal ordered the liquidation of the company.
What happened with Reid and Taylor clearly shows how branding is a calculation. Once your product is built, you have to keep calculating whether you'll be able to spend on it in the future or not, whether you'll be able to deliver on the promises that you've made or not.
I've been thinking for a long time that in these tough situations, for sending money to laborers when they have already left for their hometown, and most of them are also unbanked, what could be the probable solution to send them money in a quick and real-time way? It seems that Airtel and Mastercard have come up with a perfect solution.
That's right, Shubham. The collaboration will bring together MasterCard's global and local experience in developing advanced financial solutions and Airtel Payments Bank's distribution network to reach the last mile and a large customer base. The two companies will also work together to create customized solutions for small businesses across the country.
Yes, and these solutions will empower SMEs who have limited access to finance to make assisted payments, manage their financials and transaction process, and also get access to the much needed working capital in these tough times.
Digital payments certainly have a potential to bring about a positive change to the lives of millions of Indians. Don't you think so? Layoffs, pay cuts, hiring freeze. Words that we've been hearing over and over again for the last couple of months. As we all know, many CXO level people from different companies have been taking pay cuts in response to the ongoing COVID crisis. Well, this time it's the Tata Group. Yes, for the first time in the group's history, the chairman of Tata Sons and the CEOs of all operating companies will be taking an estimated 20% cut in their salaries as the conglomerate initiates its cost-cutting measures. Well, we believe that this move is aimed at leading by example, motivating employees, and ensuring business viability. Therefore, the CEOs and MDs of Tata Steel, Tata Motors, Tata Power, Tata International, Tata Capital, among others, will be taking this cut. Well, guys, with this, it's a wrap. We hope you enjoyed the first episode of CorpoBuzz, and we promise you that this is just the beginning. If you enjoyed this video, we assure you that we'll be bringing even more exciting business news in the next episode. So stay tuned and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you next Sunday. Tata.